Good morning to all of you. Video number 1431, I believe. Social media nowadays it has been rampant, and every day, particularly the young generation, almost they are addicted to social media. Daily, after waking up, first they will see how many of their friends said hi, good morning, like that. That is the situation. But and in these social media days, you can express your opinion, but false propaganda is becoming more, and therefore, so a trend has come where the social media need not be checked into. That is our problem. Of course, I don't see the social media always right. Yeah, we all know that. That is CDS, Chief of the Defense Staff, CDS, General Bipin Rawat. He died in a plane crash on 18th December, on 8th December, on 8th December 2021 while going to Ooty to address the parade. So he died. It's a mishap. Everybody felt very bad about the incident. So lot of people made Facebook comments like that, RIP, rest in peace, like that he was a very renowned person, like that. But there are certain people who are having negative ideas also. So one such, Mr. Shivaraj Bhupathi, he made a comment in the Facebook post. So it is a disgrace to shed tears for the dictator Bipin Rawat. So in his view, Bipin Rawat was a dictator and the mercenary of the fascists. So this post was by Mr. Shivaraj Bhupathi from Nagercoil. Right. So immediately this Facebook post was shared or liked by some other persons. Ultimately, it has got to the notice of the police. The cybercrime cell of Nagercoil, they registered an FIR against him. On 15th December, they registered a case against him under section 153, okay, 505 part 2 and 504 of the Indian Penal Code. Because he posted in the Facebook and it was shared and liked by so many persons, others are also not involved in this case. Right, so you can read the case as Shivaraj Bhupathi versus State, represented by Inspector of Police Cyber Cell Nagercoil in CRLMP number 106 by 2021, decided on 21st January 2022 by Madras High Court, that is Madurai bench. Right, single judge, Justice G.R. Swaminathan. I think always he will be giving judgment and his judgments will be coming in the legal arena. Other judges' names we do not know. G.R. Swaminathan is a very famous person. So here the appellant, that is Mr. Shivaraj Bhupathi, approached the Honorable High Court of Madras to cash the FIR against him under section 482 CRPC. Right. So here the justice observed, actually the justice condemned the act of Shivaraj Bhupathi in making certain harsh remarks or harsh terms. Because please remember, when once a person dies, you have to respect him, whether he is good fellow, bad fellow. That's why I will tell you regarding the defamation. At the time of defamation, the rights of the deceased also I will be telling you. At that time we will discuss elaborately. The deceased has got a right to be respected, rights to decent cremation. All these things we'll discuss at that time. Now the case against him under 153. So 153, that is wantonly provocating or instigating to cause right. And 505, that is intentional insult to provoke or to constitute the breach of peace. And 504, that is intentional abuse, but it should be directly towards a person. Here the person died. So these offences cannot be attracted with this Facebook post. Even though the judge condemned that it is uncivil remark. But no offense, it's not an offense. It is nothing but expression of his opinion. Opinion is a bad opinion. So therefore, definitely FIR is quashed under 482 CRPC. But the observations by the court are more important. So the justice stated that he has condemned the act of the accused in harsh terms, but quashed the FIR, but he did not make any offense. So finally, the Honorable Justice, he has advised so the petitioner, that is Shivaraj Bhupati, to read the last chapter of Mahabharata. You may be knowing, in the last chapter, almost all the characters died. Ultimately, in that Jalastambhana, ultimately Duryodhana also was challenged. Ultimately, there was a fight between Gadayuddham between Bhima and Duryodhana. He died. The last man to die was Yudhishthira or Dharmaraja. So when Dharmaraja went to the doors, went to heaven, then he was astonished to see Duryodhana happily sitting in heaven. Then, aggrieved by this, he used some harsh words. Why this man? How came this man, being a Duryodhana, that means all bad activities, he came to heaven and he is sitting. Then Narada came and smilingly said, my dear Yudhishthira, you died, now you are in heaven. In heaven, there should be no animosity. Everybody is equal in heaven. And why he attained heaven is, he has given much value to the friendship to Karna. So many things are there. So, please remember, don't utter harsh words in this heaven. Narada said, while in heaven, all enmity cease. Don't say anything against Duryodhana. It means when one person dies, don't say anything adverse against him. This is the thing which he has to draw. So that is the justice said. I don't know whether Mr. Shivaraj Bhupati will understand this or not. Anyway, in this context, I want to tell you, to conclude, I want to tell you, please remember, the wordings in the Facebook post may be harsh, may be uncivilized, but the judge has to see whether they come under the purview of the Indian Penal Code sections or not, as registered by the police. Since they did not attract, he could not do anything except giving the so-called quashed orders under section 482 CRPC. Good judgment. Please read it and enrich your legal knowledge. Thank you very much.